Bitcoin moving sideways after topping out at about the 9K area, 9.4K area. Are we going to see Bitcoin start to retrace from now? Was that our top? Or are we getting ready to gear up for another big move in Bitcoin? Let's take a look at the charts today. Thank y'all for joining me back again. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We do a Bitcoin video every single day on this channel. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that I make. We go over the Bitcoin charts every single day. So we're going to be looking here at our 15-minute chart. If y'all are brand new to the channel, we use the market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace on this channel, so y'all can check the links in the description box below to see where to get started with that. And then so we're going to try and look into this a little bit more. We actually came back up to retest the 9K area just a couple of minutes ago, and now we're still seeing a little bit more of a retracement moving sideways. So so very interesting move here. I did kind of call a retest to the 9K area right at about, where did we get in at this at? I think I got in at this at about 8,800. And it was just a little scalp trade. So I called that last night, and I don't know if anyone was up to see that, but hopefully everyone in our trading group is doing okay. We actually were able to get this huge run up here too and ride that up with some very nice profit. So we called actually this nice breakout pattern here. We entered at about, I think that 7,800 area. Yeah, 7,800, and I think I started to take profit all the way at about 8,700. So a nice little 1,000-point move there for us to catch. But we did pretty well there. I think some people are still in their long positions. I actually had told the group to go ahead and create two different accounts, one for your long-term swing trade and then another one for your scalping. And so that's kind of where we're sitting at right now too in the group. So if y'all are curious and about joining us, don't forget that I am leaving the 35% off special up for the rest of this first week of May. And that is just going to allow you to go ahead and get signed up and not have to pay double for the beginning of the month. So you're at a good time right now. The prices will be going back up here in the near term future after the first week of May. So you want to go ahead and move in on this, get signed up with us, and join us in that trading group. If y'all do have any questions, feel free to just join the Discord group and start asking some questions in there if y'all are brand new to trading or whatever you may have it. We have a pretty good group in there, and everyone's very helpful, so I'm very thankful for everyone being in there that is in there. And it's a smaller group. It's not much of us, you know, but we keep it pretty close knit, and we're always willing to help each other out and keep good vibes going on throughout the Discord channel too. But when y'all do join the Discord channel, just make sure that y'all click the little checkbox whenever at the community rules and guidelines welcome page. It just allows you to, you know, make sure that you abide by those rules, and if not, then I got to kick you out. So it's just a little kind of ciphering out the people that don't really technically belong there, basically. So don't forget that special is going on right now, and that will be up after the first week of May. So I look forward to seeing y'all in there. But let's keep on looking into the charts real quick. We did have our bulls that were in control. They took us back up to that 9K area where we did decide to take some profit. And now we are kind of retracing. It does kind of look like the bears are wanting to proceed for the rest of this evening, maybe, possibly. Dipping back down below our VWAP, indicating that it will be some resistance for us. But to see if that's going to play out for the rest of the day, that's yet to be determined. I did want to say that our money flow is moving into the green here, and that's where we decided to kind of move in on this, and it looked like an okay trade. And so we took that, and then 30-minute. Also, we can kind of see that our money flow is still kind of in that reddish area, not quite moving into the green just yet, but definitely looking like it's going to be a little bit of a sideways movement here ever since our blow off top. So I know a lot of people wanted to short the top here, but honestly, there's no clear indication that that was exactly the top of just yet. As we move into our 45-minute, we can kind of see that our money flow is also kind of rounding off to the side here. And we do look like we are headed maybe back down into that red money flow, indicating that we might see potential sell-off here in the near-term future. So that's just something to keep an eye on moving forward through here. As we move into our 1 hour, can see that our 1 hour is actually, the money flow is looking very nice, healthy and thick here, giving us that green area. But you can tell that our red dot here on our blue wave is also signifying that maybe we could be in for a little bit more room to the downside, a little bit more of a sell-off possibly, just to kind of have that exhaust blow off from our 9.4K area, which was a very, we did come back up to retest one of our trendline support areas. Not quite on the money with the trend line that I have drawn out, but I know on some people's trend lines, it pretty much touched that top trend line. And so as we start to zoom out, we can take a look at it a little bit more. But we can see that we're still kind of trying to ride above our key EMA here, especially on our 1 hour. Let's take a look at our 90-minute time frame here. We can see that we are getting a sell on our 90-minute time frame. It has not confirmed just yet, but that is still yet to be determined. We can see that we are putting in a red dot here. Money flow still looking very nice, green and healthy on our 90-minute as well. Moving into our 2 hour, we can also see our 2 hour maybe putting in somewhat of a little bit of a trigger wave down here at the bottom. But money flow is still keeping us afloat possibly for the near-term future, riding our key EMA here, trying to find support to let the bulls kind of keep this market afloat right now before maybe we kind of dip off just a little bit more. So and one of our key EMAs, I did want to go back here to see where our 100 EMA was, is at about 8,400. I mean, that's to be expected possibly. It looks very likely that as we start to close these EMAs together, that we could come back down and retest some of those that other EMA that's below down there as well, and maybe anticipating somewhat of some death crosses that could occur. But right now you can kind of see that our 100 EMA is inching closer and closer to tell us that the bulls are kind of getting a little bit of a break right now, to maybe give the bears a little bit of opportunity, or to fake them out a little bit more to let them think that they have an opportunity to take this market back down. Guys, also, if y'all are interested in the YouTube membership page, I did create a YouTube membership, and basically I can review charts for you using the market Cipher indicator. But you will get a pick of one chart per month, and this membership is a little bit cheaper than the Patreon membership as well. Well, with the Patreon membership, you pretty much get you get to request as many charts as you want, but this is also a cheaper option if y'all are just interested, if y'all trade Forex, or if y'all just trade stock markets in general, and y'all want a little bit more insight with the market Cipher indicator, and for me to also give a review on it, then you can sign up for the YouTube membership, and I will happily give you a review on whatever chart that you would like for me to look over. Then also the newsletter is available to sign up for. I think it's the third link in the description box, or second link in the description box if I'm not mistaken. But go ahead and get signed up for the newsletter. It's basically just an easy way for me to keep in touch with you. I like to send the newsletters out maybe like once a month whenever I get around to it. So I highly encourage y'all to sign up for it. If y'all aren't already Patreon members or in the trading group as well, then please go ahead and sign up for it. You also get a chance to win some of the giveaways that I like to do every once in a while as well. So our next giveaway is at 5,000 subs. So I highly encourage y'all to go ahead and comment down below that y'all want to see the giveaway sometime soon. That'll help the algorithm. It'll get this video out there, and please share it by all means, so that way we can get a lot more people in here. We can get up to 5,000 subs very, very soon, so we can do that $100 giveaway. I'm basically going to do a $100 giveaway in one of our favorite cryptocurrencies. So I look forward to doing that, but we need to spread the word on this channel. Go ahead and push this out there so that way people can come and subscribe to the channel too as well. And then you'll be qualified whenever you sign up for that newsletter. And then also, let's go to the Telegram channel as well as an easy way to stay up to date with my announcements. I like to post news articles in there. I'll post funny memes sometimes. It's just an easy way for me to kind of express myself a little bit more to my audience, and kind of off the YouTube platform as well. So because most of the time on the YouTube platform, I'm pretty much just going over the charts. So be sure to join that Telegram channel as well and stay up to date with whatever we have going on the CTO Crypto Takeover network. All right. And so let's move on into the 4 hour here. The 4 hour, we are seeing that buy sell, the sell signal, indicating that we had that topping out pattern here at that 9400 area. And now we are kind of seeing our red dot on Cipher B also kind of move us to the downside, but we are seeing the green money flow keep us afloat as of right now. So that is a good indication. Also, one of our key EMAs here holding us afloat, that 8600 area. So I don't think we've come back down to retest that. The lowest we retraced is all the way back down to 8400. We got out of our long position at about 8800 on our last blow off top trade, and so that was a very good indication that when we dipped all the way back down to 8400, I was like, whoa, I'm glad we got out of that one. And I didn't really want to short just yet, only because I felt that we were still very bullish on most of our time frames. And as you can see, we've been kind of bouncing from there. We took a nice little scalp back at about 8750, 8800, all the way back up to 9K. And now we're just kind of hanging out on the sidelines. So we're going to see what might be in stores for us going on forward here in the next couple of days on into the weekend. Most of the time, I don't like to trade on the weekends. Price volatility just gets really, really crazy. And especially, I think a lot of these exchanges try to equalize everything out. But with the CMEs closed, I feel like there's just a lot more craziness that happens sometimes in the markets. So that's just something to be aware of. I do know that our CME gap at about 9K has been filled from our last blow off top at about 10.5K. So, and then when we had that dip all the way back down to that 3800, 4K area as well. So you can see here that we are getting a little bit of support for the bulls. Moving on into our 6 hour, our sell signal has signaled here as well, indicating that, the blue wave down here is also telling us that there might be a little bit of sell pressure as well, but money flow is still very nice and healthy, looking like it wants to keep the bulls afloat as of right now. So no indications of huge sell-offs just coming just yet. So I would be very cautious of maybe putting in some shorts right now, or even considering that we have such huge trendline resistance above us. If you do want to go long, there's really a lot of heaviness above us to let us know that we're gonna need a lot of volume to push through some of these ceilings, right? But it can be done. Last time when we were in this channel up here, Bitcoin just broke through every single trend line. So with very nice substantial volume. So we could actually see that cooling off period right now as we start to move sideways, and then maybe Bitcoin gets ready for another leg to the upside here. We are getting a sell signal on the 8 hour. Money flow does look like it wants to keep us afloat here as of right now. Our red dot on the blue wave, you can see there too, indicating maybe some consolidation is ready to take place. And then as we move into our 12 hour, let's go ahead and turn off our Cipher SR. Cipher SR will be turned off. As we turn off Cipher SR, we can also see here on our 12 hour money flow still kind of keeping us afloat. We do have that red dot here on our 12 hour, as y'all can see as well on the blue wave. But, still making really nice head above our key EMA here. And that's definitely indicating that the bulls did move this pretty high. So I would expect us to come back down, or let this EMA come back to us as we consolidate out to the side, find support on our EMA, and then maybe decide whether or not the bulls or bears want to take control of the market. So I feel that we had a very nice run up, and we're going to need a little bit of a cooling off period as of right now. Also, if y'all are interested in upgrading your trading view plan, I use the premium plan, but if you are using Market Cipher, I would at least encourage you to use the Pro Plus plan. And just the reason being, you get to add a few more indicators on the screen. So, as you can see, I have my buy and sell signals. I have the Aldo EMAs. Both of those indicators are custom indicators that I teach y'all how to set up inside of the Patreon page with a list of, I think I have over 15 private videos in there too as well. So when you do join the Patreon page, make sure that you go over all those private videos. They'll probably answer a lot of your questions that you may have on how I set up my charts, this and that. So, but the buy and sell signals and the Aldo EMAs are both custom EMAs that I teach y'all how to set up inside of that Patreon page as well. So moving on, the 3 commas is a great way to use bots and program bots to leverage trade on your favorite platform. So right now I'm using 3 commas, and it's doing wonders for me to get me in and out of the market very quick, because a lot of times these exchanges can get bogged down sometimes. I know BitMEX had a lot of issues at one time with getting bogged down during a lot of these price run-ups and sell-offs. So but the bot actually does everything in the background process for you. So it kind of helps you move along a little bit faster if some of these exchanges get bogged down. But I also tell the group how to kind of set these up as well, but we'll go into further detail on that at a later time. But right now it's doing wonders for me, so check out the links in the description box if y'all are curious in signing up for it. And also when you click the links in the description box, they help support the channel, so I'd really appreciate that. If y'all don't want to worry about trading, leverage trading, all that jazz, and you're just wanting to dollar cost average into the market and sit on your crypto for another couple of years before we have our next confirmed bull run. Right now, I would say that we're not technically in a bull run. I would say it's more of a bull rally, a bull relief rally, if anything, as of right now. So, but if y'all do just want to buy and hodl and sit on your crypto for a while, at least put it on a ledger, a cold storage device, a hardware wallet. Remember, not your keys, not your coins. Do not leave it on the exchanges. Unless you are just using a little bit of your capital to trade with. But Ledger is right now giving away a free Ledger Nano S when you buy a Ledger Nano X, so I highly encourage that y'all check that out as well, and you can click the links in the description box if y'all want to. Let's take a look at the charts again here. As we move on into our 21-hour, we can still see that our money flow is kind of keeping us afloat. We just had a red dot here on our 21 hours, so not quite confirmed just yet, but maybe indicating that we could see some consolidation. One day kind of looks like the same way, looking like we could see some consolidation here within the near-term future. We are getting these bullish crosses on our EMAs though, so that is a very good sign for us moving forward, that those cross patterns there are going to be pretty nice support for us. Right at about 7,700. If anything, I would say that if we can probably hold support above those areas for at least right now moving forward. But you can see here on our long-term trend line that we have kind of topped out from it as well. That one's kind of drawn pretty sloppily, but it is kind of our long-term macro trend line that we have found resistance at, as y'all can notice, and to see whether or not we have enough volume later on to push through that is yet to be determined. So I did want to go back to our 200 daily moving average and see exactly where that's sitting at. A lot of times Bitcoin will like to come back down to make sure that we are in a bull market and retest this area. So that's at about 7,900 with our 200 daily moving average. So we can kind of keep an eye on that to maybe say, okay, Bitcoin, if you want to come back down and retest that 79, 8K area, that's okay, just to make sure that you are kind of in what we might consider a bull rally or bull market. But I would be very hesitant in calling it a bull market as of right now, being that we haven't really pushed through that 10K area. I honestly feel that we need to push through 10K or 10.5K area in order to consider this maybe actually being the next bull market cycle. So I'm very hesitant on that right now, and I encourage y'all to just use proper risk management if y'all are trading this, and moving forward from there. So our 2-day also looking very, very nice. We are currently working that bullish cross right now with our key EMAs, and that is probably going to end up crossing here over the weekend and giving us some more bullish sentiment for the market moving forward. Moving on into our 3-day also looking nice. Looks like we haven't really topped out yet on our Cipher B waves, but maybe getting there, especially on our 1-day and our 2-day. But it does look like we still have a little bit of room to the upside. So in order to position ourselves, we're going to just keep a keen eye on these lower time frames as well. And yeah, so let's move on over here. Guys, if y'all are wanting to use a new crypto browser, the Brave browser is by far the freaking best, most coolest, freaking awesome browser ever. It's made by the same people that make Mozilla Firefox, but it basically allows you to have an ad-free browsing experience. If you want to opt in on ads, you'll see ads that are only produced by Brave browser in this bottom right-hand corner, and you can click on those periodically, and then you get paid out in BAT token every single month. So I'll be expecting another payout here pretty soon for the beginning of May. But you know, it's another easy way to earn some passive crypto income. And that's one of the coolest things about crypto, is that it's another way for you to earn income on the side with, creating dividends for y'all in certain cryptos. I mean, such as Neo, if you stake. There's several other cryptos out there that you can start staking with and earning those dividends on the side as well. But BAT token is another way to just earn passive income using their browser, and it's super cool. So I encourage y'all to check that out. Also, CryptoTab browser is an easy way to start mining Bitcoin. So if y'all are interested in mining Bitcoin without having to set up ASIC miners, ANT miners, that whole jazz, and get all confused with that, and have your place be really freaking hot during the summertime, I would encourage y'all to just check out CryptoTab browser. I literally run it on 2 other laptops that I don't really use anymore, and it's just another way that I'm earning passive income with cryptocurrency, right? There's also the app on the iPhone, and you can download it on your phone or your tablet, and then also have it running in the background on those 2 platforms, as well as you can run it on your laptop at the same time. Check out the Instagram and the Twitter page if y'all are interested. I'm becoming a little bit more consistent with posting on there. And let's go ahead and finish this off here on our 5-day and 6-day time frames. We are starting to still see that money flow kind of drip down to the bottom side on our 6-day, but still making some really nice support above our key areas. It still honestly looks like we could see some more upside potential, but we need to be very cautious because of the trendline resistance that we see above ahead of us, and it's major trendline resistance. So the more that we keep getting rejected here or move out sideways, that could be an indication that the bulls are starting to lose a little bit of momentum, and maybe won't be able to push up through this area. But we're going to keep an eye on this. Like I said, y'all, we're going to be trading this to the best of our ability. Join us in the Patreon page as well if y'all are interested. I will be leaving this 35% off price up for the first week of May. I think there's only 4 spots available now. Someone else did just join the other day, so shout out to them, and I really appreciate them all being in there with us. And I do want to go ahead and give a shout out to all of our Patreon members, because I always forget to do that. So let's go ahead and refresh here and get a nice little shout out in for everyone. So shout out to Asmithril, Ben, Dan, Eric, Giorgio, Greg, Hanus, Haru Yor, Low Barter, Matt, Mike, Myros, Nick, Niels, August, P. Wright, A. Paul Keller, Pedro, Peter, Pike 379, Prestige 39, Rona, Ronan, I think, Samuel, Shane, Sabwoon, that's our newest member, Sabwoon, welcome, man. Tall Troy, Tim Luna, Unique Object, Van Life, and XDSUZ. Thanks, man. I really appreciate everyone being here with us and joining our trading group as well too. So like I said, I will be leaving that 35% off price up for the first week of May, and then prices will be going back up after that. So highly encourage y'all to get in there and trade with us. You know, we're calling some pretty nice little plays in there too, and I think everyone's kind of enjoying the content. So like I said, you can see all the perks that you'll get whenever you click on that Patreon page as well. But thanks for tuning in again, y'all. I will see y'all on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and help out that algorithm. Share this video with everyone that y'all know, so that way y'all can get them over to the channel and to know exactly what's going on with the market Cipher and what it's reading on Bitcoin as well. I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out.